Hey everyone, so this is the best iPad you can buy in my opinion here. For one, it is the cheapest iPad you can buy. It is here in the US $330 normally priced when not on sale. I love the size of this thing, 10.2 inches in screen. Real estate is really good. I love this size. It's almost perfect for me. We're getting the iPad mini. It's just, to me, it's a little bit too small. Where this is just about right. Now, I do like bezels on tablets, and these are a bit chunky, but I do like them. Gives you somewhere to hold without touching the screen, accidentally touching the screen. Something on the sides. I know some people do not like screen bezels, tablet bezels, but personally, I do like them. Another reason why I really like this iPad is because of the home button there. Uh, I I love hitting that. And you, of course, you can do the swiping up as well, or you can do double tap, double click to get it to come up. And I just really like that. I just think it's really nice. Where the other iPads these days do not have that anymore. This thing is very fast, which we'll get to in a moment here, and it is fantastic at gaming. Uh, but of course, there are a few downsides. I'm just gonna go into those real fast. One is when you're gaming, it does get pretty dang hot. Mine gets hot on the right side. The other bits of it, the top, left side, and bottom, don't really get that hot. But in the back, on the right side, mine gets pretty warm, especially when gaming or even when browsing the web for a little while. Mine does get really hot. Uh, Another downside, if you will, is this still uses the Lightning adapter. It does not have USB Type C like the say the iPad Mini or the Pros have USB Type C, which means it is another adapter that you're going to have, where a lot of things are going to USB Type C. And probably the biggest downfall to me is the speakers. There are two of them, but they for some reason put them on the same side. What they should have done is put one on the top, one on the bottom. That would have made it so much better, especially when you're gaming without a headphones on, because everything comes from one side and you just cannot tell where, like say, enemies are coming from. And then just videos in general too, just do not sound as good because everything's coming from one side, sound wise. All right, so let's get into web browsing here. This thing is what I would call very fast. I mean, that is basically instant. And now I did not clear my history because you just don't do that in everyday life. This gives you a better representation of how fast it is. I mean, this thing is crazy. The tablet I use the most is my Samsung Tab S7 Plus. It feels when they're not side by side just as fast, if not even faster in some cases. It is just insanely fast. I mean, everything just loads in. I mean, Best Buy trips up a lot of budget tablets. This you could say is a budget tablet for Apple. Again, it's not exactly cheap for a budget tablet, but it is still their budget tablet, and it is just insanely fast. I mean, everything you do is quick. So Best Buy trips up a lot of tablets. It does not trip up this iPad whatsoever. And I actually before I bought this, I bought the iPad Mini, the newest version, of course. I ended up returning that and got this guy, save a bit of money, bigger screen. Honestly, not side by side, it feels just as fast as the Mini did. I mean, to me, there's really no difference in speed. I mean, I know there actually is, but when they're not side by side, I mean, look how fast that is. It's ridiculous. I mean, it just loads in everything super fast, super smooth. Screen looks really nice, nice and bright. Everything just loads in. I mean, there's no stuttering, there's no loading in. It just works. I mean, videos work. Again, this is the cheapest iPad you can buy. So it just works fantastic. For gaming, we are now in Genshin Impact. This is a pretty graphical game. Started playing this the other day on my own. I didn't get very far. But you guys can see this game is beautiful. And it looks and acts fantastic on this iPad. So I don't have the volume on. But it sounds decent. Again, it is only coming from one side, which is a little bit on the annoying side. Just want to show you guys, this thing can load in these games. I don't know what this thing is. I know I can take down trees, that's cool. Alright, swim across here. See underneath me there, the rock, see the fish. And this game looks fantastic on this device. Like I said, it loads in very, very well. Pick that flower. So here we have some enemies. And look at that. Buttery smooth. I'm not doing a lot of damage to these guys. But you guys can see the gameplay is just so good. So smooth. Let's go ahead and open that up instead of attacking it. There we go. Pick up these apples. There we go. And then we'll go into Roblox. I'll show you guys how fast it is. I know a lot of people buy these for their kids, and kids love Roblox. I know that take 2-3 seconds to load in Roblox. We'll go into Royal High here, which is a pretty graphical game. And we are in manual, highest setting, graphical settings you can be in. Some tablets, cheaper tablets cannot do this. Amazon Fire HD 10 non-plus version kicks you out after a little bit of playing the game, or Roblox High. And a lot of games, a lot of tablets, cheaper tablets, can play the game, but it'll be in low graphics, or they'll just sit there and stutter. And you'll get bunch of slowdowns and stuff. And that's in low medium graphics. This is in ultra graphics or max graphics, whatever you want to call it. You guys can see too, like the water looks really cool. You guys see the waterfall is just flowing free. Really cool shimmering effects here on the water. You get all the cool fish and turtles, and usually there's whales around here. It just looks really good. Again, there's no slowdowns. It just works. You can see it looks really cool. You can sit in the one of these lawn chairs. You can see like the effects here from the water. It just works. It just works so well. Then too, of course, you get pages, numbers, and keynotes if you wanted to do some schoolwork on here or work on here. Everything's all load in very well. You can attach this to a keyboard. You can buy keyboards for it or do Bluetooth keyboards. And then you just go ahead and type to your heart's content here. Even with this mumbo jumbo, it just keeps on going. How fast that is. So you guys are going to do some work on it, you can do that as well. And of course you can download other things off of the App Store, like Microsoft Office if you need to. So all in all, I think this is a fantastic device. I honestly don't, for most people, I don't see why you would need a more expensive iPad than this one right here. $330. I believe the next cheapest iPad is the Mini at $500. Which is quite a bit more money. This thing, to me, as long as you're not side by side, is just as good, if not better. You get a bigger screen on it, and it's cheaper. You guys see, it works fantastic. I highly recommend this device. Yeah, you guys let me know what you think. As always, I appreciate you. Hope you all have a good one. See you guys next time. Goodbye.